Hi, I'm Ludovic Subran. I'm the head of macroeconomic research at Allianz and at Euler Hermes, and you're watching RISKAfrica TV. I think that our role is to give confidence into the system. Our role is to help risk managers and finance directors sleep well at night, not having to worry about not being able to pay their salaries, or to pay their operations, or to pay the investments because they have a huge insurance claim to pay. So for me, it's very important that we, the insurance community, we as Allianz in South Africa, contribute to giving confidence, putting confidence into the system. And more generally, I think finance is the only sector that can transform billions into trillions. So finance is often looked at as a sector that is not really good or that doesn't work for the greater good, and I disagree strongly with that. I think that we give confidence to trade, we give confidence to do business, and more generally, we can help with the mega challenges. If I take again the example of the utilities in South Africa, access to power and electricity, access to water and sanitation, access to transport. The right way to finance those sectors, to give it a long-term view, is through public-private partnership, is through a strong insurance sector, both as an investor, but also as a reinsurer and as an insurer, that gives this stability across time for these investments and the long-term shareholding to actually have the impact that it should have. And only the banking and insurance sector can do that. And so I strongly believe that it is our role to help transform and address the mega challenges that are climate change, the infrastructure gap, inequalities, the technological disruption. All of these challenges require a strong financial sector, and especially a strong insurance sector, to co-design solutions and to find this long-term view rather than be in the short term, where you basically try to transfer risk without a lot of success. So I really do believe that we have a role to play in that. Well, we live in very transformative times for the insurance industry. Everything has to be on demand, so that changes completely the way we underwrite the policies. The severity of claims has increased massively. It used to be a frequency of claim business, now it's a severity of claim business. And there is the rise of the non-insurers. The Googles and the Amazons of this world, they will be in the insurance space in no time, because the barriers to entry are not there, and because their community just is waiting to be upsold. So we cannot only look at the shareholder value creation. That would be stupid. Actually, in Allianz right now, we are coming to the end of what we call the renewal agenda, which was the 3-year strategy that our CEO, Oliver Bäte, came up with when he arrived and became the CEO of the company. And clearly, this transition into our new strategy, the conversation we have is really about how do we bring value to the clients first, the shareholder, the community, the staff. And it is a very complex problem to solve. This is something that will take time to really find the solution, but clearly it starts with the client, because we as an insurance company can only grow if we have a strong client community. When you look at the companies that are today the highest valued on the stock market, they are the companies who own the community. And in the insurance sector, we are very intermediated still. We have agents and brokers, and we work in partnerships. But our ability to give our clients, our policyholders, a sense that they belong is certainly one of the highest and the strongest value creator we have out there for us. And I do believe that the time is now, because the technological sector has come to a new frontier. I mean, the tech benefits are much more today than they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And so time is now for us to harness this technological revolution to the real end, which is not the digital transformation per se, which is what our clients want from us. And they want mobility, in many ways, and feel safe through their journeys, through their own mobile journey. They want to make sure that they can trust us in good and bad times. They want to make sure that they understand what partnership they have with us. All of these values are things that we, of course, have been believing in quite some time, but the pressure from the clients is becoming stronger and stronger on delivering on those values. Well, I think South Africa is a very mature market for insurance because it is very structured and it is already tapping into the best solutions there are in the international market. The big question now is for the insurance sector to be part of the transformation of the economy, which is in a very pivotal moment. After years of bending the hose, the hose is now going back, with a lot of energy. So the broker has to really get out there, try to be there in the difficult times ahead, the uncertain times ahead, but there are positive times because there are times of change. And they need to be there, and they are strong enough to be there. What they should not do is behave as wealthy brokers that have already a very nice book and don't go after the next one, because under-insurance is right around the corner. There are a generation of people that arrive, generation of companies, SMEs that arrive to the market and that are still not up to the right level of insurance to be prepared in case they are hit by a hazard. So for me, my message to the brokers of the regions of South Africa is go out there, continue to do your job with the same passion and the same confidence you had in the past, because South African families and companies need you.